Hi everyone, my name is Katrina and I am a fourth year social work student at the Ryerson University, and I'm currently completing my placement practicum with the Organization for a Safer Space. So today I'm going to be talking about the 5-4-3-2-1 method for panic attacks. So before I begin, I do want to talk about what a panic attack is. And so a panic attack is when there's a sudden and intense fear that goes along with a physical reaction, when there's no real danger around or caused. People who experience panic attacks may feel that they are having a heart attack or not in control. It's important to note that panic attacks can happen at any time and any place, and there may not be any warning or indicators when one is going to happen. There's no definite cause of panic attacks, but research shows that family history and the occurrence of stressful events plays a factor. So the symptoms of a panic attack, symptoms usually occur within 2 minutes before a panic attack and include, but they're not limited to this list. So fear of loss of control or death, rapid pounding heart rate, sweating, trembling or shaking, shortness of breath or tightness in your throat, chills, hot flashes, nausea, abdominal cramping, chest pain, headache, dizziness, lightheadedness or faintness, numbness or tingling sensations, and/or feelings of detachment. Again, there are many more symptoms, but these are just the most commonly reported ones. So the 5-4-3-2-1 method, it's a coping skill that is a technique that utilizes our 5 senses through mindfulness. In doing so, the goal is to help ground oneself to focus on the present rather than the anxious thoughts going on in one's mind. It also helps you feel in control of your own thoughts by focusing solely on the 5 senses. This skill is especially helpful for those who are experiencing a panic attack, anxiety, and/or stress. So how it works. First, before you begin, you want to take a couple deep breaths. Next, you're going to name 5 things that you can see around you. This could be your desk. It could be your water bottle. It could be, if you're outside, it could be a car passing by. It's literally anything that you can see. Next, you want to name 4 things that you can touch around you. So again, the ground beneath your feet. It could be that you can feel your table, you can feel the grass outside, or you can feel the wind blowing. Name 3 things that you can hear around you. So again, it could be a car driving by, it could be a bird chirping, it could be the sound of someone cooking in the kitchen. And then you want to name 2 things that you can smell around you. Any senses or aromas that you can smell, whether it's outside or inside. And lastly, you want to name 1 thing that you can taste that's around you. So that is basically the method there. I really want to thank you all for listening. I know this presentation was brief and short, but I did list a couple resources that can provide additional support if you or a loved one or someone you know is experiencing panic attacks, anxiety, and/or stress. So the first resource that I linked was a webinar for how to cope with panic attacks, because while I listed 1 method, there still are many more out there. And so hopefully this webinar serves of use. I also listed a Canadian website with resources for anxiety. So on this page, there are a multitude of resources, not just 1 specific item. And then for our international listeners, I listed an international website with resources for various mental health resources. So this website is great because it goes through multiple different mental health resources, but anxiety, stress are also included there as well. So again, thank you all for listening.